All good, guys? I think you guys should be able to hear me now. So the issue is I'm not able to get my chat up. That is the issue. But hopefully you guys can hear me now, correct? Let me know. Let me know if you can hear me. Absolute shambles of a start to the stream. This is what happens when I don't have my proper setup at home. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my very best. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. Let me try get the chat up because I only have one laptop and I can't sort out the monitor as well. So yeah, that's the reality of trying to stream when I don't have my proper setup going. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're flying now. We're flying. I think we're back. I think we are back. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, good to see. Good to see. Well, guys, welcome to the stream officially. Yeah, as you can see, I've got some options for transfers. You can see them here. I'd be very interested to hear what you guys think about these moves because, to be honest, I'm still iffy on them myself. I'm still iffy on the moves myself, and I'm not so sure if I'm gonna make them because honestly, it's very likely that I could just do nothing this game week. That is an option. It is an option for me. But welcome to the chat, everyone. Yeah, poor Steve, man with just one laptop. I know, that's first world problems, man. Sir, hello, man. What's up? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. All right, I think we're all set up now. Any news on Thiago / Szoboszlai? Nothing on Thiago. In terms of Szoboszlai, he was back in training, so that's all we know so far. That is all we know so far. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. But as far as I know, Szoboszlai is unlikely to play. But very quickly, let's have a look at Jump the Wave, Emma's account on Twitter, because her team prediction stuff is usually very, very solid. Here we go. So Arsenal, Villa, Brighton, Chelsea, Liverpool. Szoboszlai has an 88% chance of starting. So it sounds like Szoboszlai could be playing. Could be playing. Mystic, keep that smile up. We're signing Semenyo first thing in January. Oh man, I would absolutely love to sign Semenyo to Man United. I think if I was Semenyo though, I wouldn't join unless you see some change from Amarim, you know? Unless you start to see Amarim change to a 4-3-3, because if Semenyo joined our team right now, he'd almost probably be playing as a wing back. And that's not ideal whatsoever. So, thoughts on Ekitike, Aidan Wellens? Well, first of all, welcome to the stream, Aidan. My thoughts on Ekitike are, I would absolutely love to have him in my team. So to give you a little preview, let me reset all the game weeks and show you what I'm currently thinking. So this is my team this game week. My thoughts are, I don't want Voltemata in my team anymore. I think he's been quite poor. He's been a terrible transfer for me. Yeah, he's come in, he's done absolutely fuck all, and I'm ready to get rid of him. He just keeps on dropping in price. I should have done this move last night, but I didn't think of this move until now. Another player I want to get rid of is Josh King. Obviously, Fulham have amazing fixtures, but I just don't see Josh King getting consistent minutes in this side. Obviously, maybe over AFCON he gets a few more minutes, but he just can't be relied on right now. One player that I guess you could argue his minutes aren't too secure right now is someone like Ryan Cherky. Okay, so I could do this game week, which would mean I would have 1.8 mil in the bank. It says it's a -4 on Plan FPL, but I actually have 2 free transfers, so this would be for free. I would start Konate over Malik Chow. Obviously, this guy would be last on the bench. Mark Dew, get out of there, and then Malik Chow first on the bench. Then, so I would have triple City attack this game week against West Ham at home, which I'm a big fan of. Then I could get Malik Chow, or I could get him into the squad, to be honest, but this backline is pretty solid. I would actually probably start Alderete ahead of Collins. Then what I can do is get Thiago out for Ekitike. So I myself am looking to get Ekitike into my team, Aiden. I really like the look of him in next game week. So I'll keep my game week summary up here so you guys can see what I'm planning to do. But essentially that's my plan right now. Voltamata and King out for Mark Gio and Cherky. Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, I think he's a very good option for this game week. Sir says Cherky is a very good option for this game week, but can you be sure that he starts the next 3? No, you honestly can't with Cherky. So that's something that I'm not too sure about. It's just a bit of a punt, honestly. I think he's better than than Voltamata, anyways, over the next 3. Even with limited minutes, I think Voltamata's minutes are also limited. That being said, I don't have to go for Cherky. I could go for someone else, but those fixtures are unreal, and we've seen that even when he gets subbed on, he can do absolute bits. So I like Cherky as a little punt to try and skyrocket my rank. So we'll see how that actually works out. Ravinda says, before you do that, let me ask my brother to hop in on the stream. I'm going to ask my brother to join. Say, mon in, lad. If you guys don't mind, my brother will join the stream. He's a professional footballer, so I'm sure he watches a lot of Premier League too, so I'm sure he'll have a few bits to say. So Ravinda, you said, hey Stephen, need to start 2 between Lacroix, Van Dijk and Elliot Anderson. I'd be tempted to start Lacroix for sure. Between Van Dijk and Elliot Anderson, probably Van Dijk, honestly. Spurs away, don't mind a clean sheet for Liverpool there. Amar says, would you recommend using triple captain on Haaland this game week? Yes, I would. In fact, I myself am looking to do exactly that. So yeah, I do quite like triple captain on Haaland this game week because I've got it on him. So of course I'd like it. Yeah, I do like it, man. Ham says, would you bench Guehi or Anderson? Fulham Anderson, I think you mean by that. Who do Fulham play? They play Forest at home. I'd probably back the Palace defence over the Fulham defence. So I'd start Guehi. Sanjay says, I did Saka to Rice to allow Thiago to Ekitike. Next week, Szoboszlai or Van Dijk. Okay, first of all, those moves are brilliant. Saka to Rice, Thiago to Ekitike. Love it. I'm not sure, was it worth it? It feels kind of like a bit of a risk in the sense that, you know, I just feel like Saka to Ekitike is what you've essentially done, and yeah, I'm not so sure. But obviously, if Thiago doesn't play, this move works out amazingly. Next week, get Szoboszlai or Van Dijk. I mean, it's tough to say, but I'd probably go for Van Dijk. Wildcard 17. L Chivers says, Wildcard 17 going Ekitike, not Saka. Rice or Shade, Verbruggen plus Sanchez ready for a 21/22 run, +4, or Raya and Dubravka. Sorry, this is a loaded question. So you say, Wildcard 17, you're going Ekitike, not Saka. I back it. I like that. Your first dilemma is Rice or Shade. Rice, I would say. Second is Verbruggen and Sanchez, or Raya and Dubravka. I would go Raya and Dubravka. I've never been a fan of rotating goalkeepers. Don't believe in it. Get Raya. He's going to get the most clean sheets this season. Stick him in. He'll get more clean sheets combined than Verbruggen and Sanchez if you rotate them. Mystic says, do you personally believe in Amram to lead United to the future? I don't, honestly. And if you ask me if I believed anyone to lead, you know, Man United to the future, I don't know who I'd say. All right, come on in, lad. Close the door behind you.
Why is it so dark?
The lighting's better with this. All right, here we are. We've just got a question in. First of all, welcome, my brother. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi guys, I'm Johnny. Oh, I need this.
Yeah, go on.
I'm Johnny, Stephen's brother.
Doesn't need to be that close. Wait, let's see how it looks on this. Yeah, this is my brother Johnny. He is a footballer in the MLS, plays for Austin FC. Been there for 5 years now. He knows a thing or two about the Premier League, so we'll get him to answer some of these questions. I guarantee we'll have some conflicting views on some of these things, but let's see what we say. So one of the questions is, do we believe in Amram to lead Man United to the future?
Yeah, I like him.
You do?
Yeah, I do. I think he's good. I think the squad's been the problem, and that's been the main issue over the last 15 years. So yeah, I'd back him. Give him some time.
All right, give him some time. He says
we're in like 5th place. Like
I would say, get the fucker out. if I would prefer Graham Potter, honestly, or someone like Jabi Alonso.
Nah.
No?
No. I like him. I think he talks well, and
Yeah.
I think the players like him too.
What do you think about him throwing some of the youth players under the bus last week?
It's good.
Yeah.
His quotey.
Max Gallagher, another Gallagher in the chat, says bench Van Dijk or Guehi. Van Dijk plays Spurs away. Guehi plays. Who do Palace play this week? Palace
They
play
tomorrow, don't they?
Palace play Leeds.
Oh yeah, I'd say
Who gets a clean sheet? Liverpool get a clean sheet against Spurs. Spurs don't know how to score a goal.
Liverpool have been leaky at the back, and Leeds aren't very good at the back either. Or sorry, Leeds aren't good going forward.
Yeah, true. Although they
They've
did
been
score,
struggling to
they
score.
scored 3 against Chelsea,
And
which was
3
mad.
against Liverpool. I think Liverpool's leaky at the
Yeah,
back.
true. Van Dijk or Guehi?
I'm going
Guehi? Yeah, fair enough. Adam says, thoughts on Soboslai to Pino, Jeremy Pino. We don't know if Soboslai is confirmed out. He trained midweek. He should play. A lot of the predictors say that he's going to play. If we look here, this is what I was telling you about earlier, by the way. So it goes in order. Left is the best predictor this season, like the percentage of lineups they've gotten correct, and it goes all the way to the not best predictor. Liverpool, I don't know.
No, I'd be staying away from Liverpool. You're just so inconsistent.
Yeah, they are. What do you think about Ekitike though?
Yeah, he's good. I like him.
Yeah, I like Ekitike as well. So thoughts on Soboslai to Jeremy Pino for Palace?
Palace,
I don't mind.
He should have scored last week against City.
Yeah.
He have the 1-on-1.
I don't mind Pino as a pick, especially at AFCON with Sarr out. You just wonder about how Sarr being out impacts Palace's attack overall. But I think it's a bit of a... I don't think you need to make that move. I'd just hold on to Soboslai. I had another question about Soboslai. If he's playing, who do I bench? My current team, you give us your full team. I don't have time to go through that. Zach Howard, welcome to the chat, man. This is one of the OGs, Zach. We've gone down. He says here, you messed up badly last week. Tried to bring in Wilson, but accidentally transferred in King.
You did?
No, this lad was buzzing seeing FPL tweeting his contributions, and then when I looked at the team, I was fuming. Oh my god, mate!
Had a nightmare.
That's an absolute stinker.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh King came on as well for about 10 minutes, so you didn't even get a sub. Yeah, that's unfortunate, lad. That is unfortunate, especially Harry Wilson got like a goal and 2 assists or something last week. Unlucky. Mystic says your forward line is sorted. You've got Thiago, Ekitike and Haaland. In the bench you've got you need to sort out your bench. Hincapie, Guehi, O'Reilly, James. Midfield of Foden, Bruno, Guimaraes, Rice, Neto. So between Hincapie, Guehi, O'Reilly and James, if you're picking 3, I'd probably bench James against Newcastle. Newcastle are at home, St James's Park, they're strong. O'Reilly plays West Ham at home, he's obviously starting. Guehi against Leeds, and then Hincapie plays for Arsenal.
Yeah.
So they're going to keep a clean sheet. Midfield, who to bench between Bruno, Foden, Guimaraes, Rice and Neto? Probably Neto against Newcastle.
Neto's been flying though.
You think...
look at Neto's recent stats. He's got like goal, assist.
Who would you... Yeah, let's have a quick look at Neto.
He's been putting up some good stats recently.
Right, Neto. Okay, yeah, he's got a goal, an assist. Sorry, he's got assist, a goal. So he's got 3 goals and an assist in the past 6 games. So
Not bad.
Not bad at all for his price as well. That's pretty decent. Maybe I'd bench Guimaraes against Chelsea. Yeah. Someone saying, who do I captain? Who's the best? Who's going to score the most points this week? Haaland against West Ham at home.
I don't like that.
No.
Yeah, you triple captain them. I don't like it.
Explain why.
I think Nuno gets the team like solidified at the back. So I think they're like perfectly set up today to counter attack.
Don't know about that. Don't know. I think
He'll probably score like 4, but I don't know. I just feel like it's a tricky fixture for City.
I think Nuno will be clenching his little arsehole against against Haaland.
But City are kind of finding a bit of form now, aren't they?
Yeah,
like,
City are
the way
flowing.
they're playing.
See, here's the thing, right? So it's game week 17, and with FPL this season, I'll have to use the triple captain before game week until game week 19. Yeah. So I have 3 options to go for. I can do this week Haaland against West Ham at home, or I can do Bruno against Wolves at home.
Wolves are shocking.
Wolves are shit, but so are West Ham.
Bruno's not been stat padding like his usual years. I think because he's playing a little bit deeper, so
This
he's
is
probably better to go with Haaland.
He's been hit or miss. Like he'll either go
I
absolutely
think last
crazy.
year when he was playing like the 10, but now that he's playing like that double pivot role, you don't see him getting like. I mean, last year's stats were a joke.
All right, someone goes, who's the best 4.9 million midfielder? You need to let King go. Go for Vifer for Brighton. He's so now actually in FPL players get points for defensive contributions.
Yeah.
So and Vifer is getting an insane amount. So I'd go for him. Okay, Mode says currently 40k rank. Fair play to you. You still don't have Foden, and I feel that at 8.9 million he's too expensive to get him now. If I do, is Foden and Mukiele to Ndiaye and Chow leaving me with zero in the bank? Thoughts? Mate, get Foden. When Foden is playing like he is, and you say he's not worth it at 8.9 million, I would buy him for 10 million. Foden, when he's playing well, is insane.
Gets hot. Gets going.
He's absolutely flying. So what? Let's check his stats recently. He's had 4 double-digit hauls in a row. So Phil Foden has gotten a goal and assist, 2 goals, 2 goals. In the past 4 games, he's got 6 goals and an assist. So I mean, you would pay. That's like Salah levels last season. Obviously, Salah did it all season long, but you'd pay 10 million, 11 million for Foden in the form that he's in. Premier League Player of the Year 2 seasons ago. Let's not forget.
Yeah.
All right. You have 5 free transfers this week in Haaland, so no need for City transfers. You want to replace Enzo and Mateta. Yeah, what do you think about Mateta recently? He's been a bit poo. He started off strong, but what do you think's going on there? Just too many games and not enough rotation for Palace?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I think so. I think they're just getting a bit leggy. And then Enzo is also been poor. I think the thing with Enzo as well is that when Palmer comes back, he doesn't play as far forward. So, he's going to be playing next to Caicedo with Palmer coming back. You said you already have Rice, Bruno, Minta and Thiago. I don't know what to do. Lol. Have 1 Arsenal spot. Okay, you have Enzo and Mateta to get rid of. Can you get Ekitike in somehow and downgrade Enzo to Vifer? I would do that. Zach, you said you took a -4, correcting King to Wilson. Then Voltamata and Caicedo to Gio and Cherky. 2 mil in the bank. Alright, here we go. Hi Johnny, come to Fenerbahce. Would you go to Turkey?
Don't know.
Who doesn't love a bit of Turkey?
Can't say anything.
Yeah, this lad's under contract, so we don't ask questions like that. But no, who doesn't love a bit of Fenerbahce? How's it, Johnny? Yeah, I mean, John's loving it over in Austin, so I'm not going to be able to do full team reviews, but Zach Howard says, guys, don't forget to like the stream. I think he's onto something there.
Yeah, he is. That guy knows what he's talking about.
I think he's onto something.
Elite ball knowledge.
Yeah, go on, Zach. All right, we got some other ones. We said, all right, how's your free hit team? I'll look at the free hit team. In fact, while I review yours, this is my free hit team. So this is who I think will score the most points this game week. Let me know what you think. I've gone double Arsenal defense against Everton. Pretty solid. Collins against Wolves.
You think O'Reilly's going to keep playing? I mean, he's played every minute.
He's literally played.
He's going to come out at some point over the Christmas. He has to.
Yeah, true.
Aït-Nour is gone, isn't he?
Aït-Nour is at AFCON.
Yeah, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Strap your helmet on, you're going again.
Strap your boots on, lad. Yeah, O'Reilly. I've gone triple City. Foden, Haaland, O'Reilly.
Bournemouth play?
Bournemouth play Burnley.
Away or home? Home.
So I've got 3 Bournemouth players.
Is this your team for the...
No, this is just if people want a free hit. So it's like a chip that you use and you get to pick a team for the week.
Semenyo guaranteed.
Yeah,
Foden, Haaland,
absolutely. Yeah. I mean,
I think it's a good weekend for Prem fixtures this week.
It is a good week.
Some good games.
I like how they've put them all in over Christmas, because me and Johnny would just be glued to the couch watching all the games. No, but this is my team. All right, roast my team. I mean, I don't think it's roastable. I think it's unbelievable, but.
Who did Brentford play? Wolves away.
Wolves away, and I've got 2 of them.
Yeah. No, I like it. The only Konate is just. I'd be getting him out.
Yeah. Thing is, right? Konate plays Spurs, then Wolves, then Leeds.
What was he saying? He's at the crime of the scene all the time. Like the manager was saying that.
Yeah, true. Slot has absolutely thrown him under the bus.
Yeah, and I just don't think either of those centre backs. I'd be getting them out of my team. I'd be going for Who's been good defensively this year?
I mean, basically only Arsenal. So let me show you. You like. What do you think about XG and all that stuff? Do you believe in it? Some people hate it. Some people love it.
I don't mind it. I'm just kind of indifferent.
So basically, I'll show you this. So this is the expected goals conceded per 90 in the Prem this year.
You know who I like? I like that Chow at
Hey,
Newcastle.
Yeah, I've actually got him in my team on the bench this week against Chelsea at home. Chelsea are going to score.
I don't know if they will.
You don't think so? All right,
I like him. I think he's good, and he's been getting a couple goals recently.
Who do you? Yeah, he did score 2 against Spurs. Who would you bench him for?
Konate.
For Konate?
Yeah. I'd be getting him out. Spurs at home.
Let's have a look at the bookies odds real quick for who's going to keep a clean sheet. That's not how you spell Twitter.
We don't need the bookies. We just need our ball knowledge.
I always like to confirm it with the bookies though. They know what they're talking about. Like, so Chelsea, okay, Newcastle 22% clean sheet odds.
Yeah.
Liverpool 29, slightly higher for Liverpool. They are away from home though. Newcastle at home are a force to be reckoned with.
I know, that's why I go with them.
So you say put in Konate first on the bench. You know, realistically, Thiago is yellow flagged because he was injured midweek. Yeah. He's probably not going to play, but it basically means that I'm definitely going to start him because in the case that he plays against Wolves, I want him against Wolves, you know? But I could just start both Konate and Malik Chow. But I need to play Thiago against Wolves. Like, Wolves are so shit. Play? If he doesn't play, then automatically Konate comes in.
Ah, okay. Yeah,
but the risk is if he plays, even if he gets subbed on for 1 minute for 30 seconds, then I just don't get. Then he does play. I'd say I'd play
good
it.
Strategy, yeah.
Yeah, I just start him. Okay, the rest of my team. Nathan Collins, I got him in last week. They didn't keep a clean sheet. Calvert-Lewin scored in the 82nd minute, which was, I don't think anyone would have predicted that.
Yeah, they're very boring though, so they usually play for clean sheets. So
like you look at Brentford's clean sheet, they're actually quite low down.
Yeah.
Look at wait till you see. Okay, Spurs are 5th.
I'd be trying to get your man from Sunderland in.
Which lad?
The big boy.
Mukiele or
the Northern Irish boy.
Who? Oh, Ballard.
Yeah, I'd be trying to get him in.
I've already got a Sunderland defender.
Yeah.
Alderete.
Sunderland over Brentford.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, he's an absolute beast as well, isn't he?
Switch him in for Collins.
He's huge.
Yeah, I like that Ballard. Are they similar price?
Collins is way more expensive. Thing is though, it's like transfers are very precious in FPL.
Yeah.
You only get one a week. So do I want to make a move when?
But I just think Ballard's like he can pop up with a goal too.
I'm gonna also the reason I want to hold on to Konate is that he plays Spurs away this game week, which I don't mind. But then he plays Wolves, Leeds, Fulham, and Burnley. Yeah. I skipped the Arsenal fixture, but Wolves, Leeds, and Burnley in 3 out of 5 game weeks is nuts.
I would stick with Collins and go with the Irish boy.
All right, let's answer some of your guys' questions. Hello, thank you for the content. Shall I sell Livermento this week? Is Miley a good pick now? No, I don't think Miley's a good pick because he is going to be playing right back this game week. And you don't want your midfielder playing right back. It's like when you buy Szoboszlai, you think he's going to be playing in the 10. Next minute, Joe Gomez cramps up. Szoboszlai, you're playing a Nets lad. So it's one of those ones. I wouldn't get Lewis Miley because he's going to only play there for like a few game weeks. He is a baller, but like for fantasy Premier League, he's not a good pick. Would you sell Dewsbury Hall if you had him? I mean, who else do you go for at that price? I think you just wait and see.
Yeah, stick with him.
Someone says, I love your brother already. He believes in Amram like me. Big up, my friend. I hope you get all the success in your career.
Thanks, brother.
What a guy.
You too.
This guy's always dropping positivity.
Yeah, nothing. That's just the positive energy.
Mystic is the GOAT.
Legend.
Would you do a -4 to swap Kieran Dewsbury Hall and O'Reilly to Cherky and Calafiori? Don't like any of the single transfers for Kieran Dewsbury Hall. I don't think that O'Reilly is a transfer out. I'd hold on to O'Reilly. He plays West Ham this game week, Forest, and then Sunderland. So, like, with Nuri out for 3-4 game weeks, I mean, you're not going to get rid of O'Reilly. You're not going to do it. Not on my watch. Triple captain Foden or Haaland this game week?
You have to go Haaland. But it's one of them things, like, you triple captain Foden and then he just, like, would drop a 0, you know?
Yeah.
I think Haaland's the secure bet to like because City's going to be in and around the box, they'll definitely get a pen or something, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. He's been struggling a bit more in the games with people sit low.
Yes,
like,
true.
Haaland's like, yeah, I don't know. I'd almost say like triple captain Cherky over Foden.
Would you?
But I'd stick with Haaland if you have Haaland.
Yeah,
I'd stick with him. Yeah.
I think at this point in the game, everyone has to have Haaland.
They're all on fire, so I think it works like either one, you know. Because Haaland's been popping up with assists too.
Yeah, true. He should have scored more last game week too when Cherky did that little dink pass to him.
Yeah.
He should have scored more. So yeah, I think if you have Haaland, I'd definitely captain him or triple captain in this game week. But Foden's been on fire. Also, if you have neither of them for whatever reason, you don't know what you're doing, go for Semenyo. Semenyo against Burnley at home is a cheeky one. No.
I think that's.
It's too risky.
It's too risky. I think that one could be tight. Even though Burnley kind of can stay in games, but they're just not winning.
Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, Burnley can thug it out.
Wolves is the one. Like
Wolves is probably the one to attack.
If anybody playing Wolves in the next few weeks, that's the.
I really hope Thiago starts against Wolves. I wonder what is the. I doubt Emma does Wolves predicted lineups. I don't think there's many. Or Brentford predicted lineups. Yeah, there's none for Brentford. Let's look at the Man United predicted lineup. So we have Lamens, Dallo, Euro 95%, Martinez half and half.
Nah, I wouldn't start this early.
Nah, Heaven, 60%.
Yeah, I'd say he's good locked in at the moment.
He started last game.
Not back.
True. Shaw, Dorgu. So it's basically Martinez or Dorgu because Martinez is 45% and Dorgu is 55. Yeah.
100. Yeah.
Ugarte 65.
Mazraoui not playing.
Mazraoui is AFCON.
Oh yeah, then definitely Dallo and Dorgu.
Mazraoui and Ahmed, our whole right side. Yeah. And Mbumo.
I say Mainu could be a good shot as well to get a start.
Mainu's 95% chance.
Because I think he could start in like the 10 maybe.
And
with
then
Mbumo gone.
And it looks like Ugarte might start as well.
They'd move Bruno up. Actually, Bruno might be a good one to captain this week. Because if Mainu plays in that pivot, they'll move Bruno up. And that's where he's best. So.
And Villa have been on good form though.
Yeah, true. It's away at Villa.
Yeah, it's a tough fixture.
Never mind.
But where were we?
When they play them at home against when they play Wolves at home, that's a good one to keep Bruno in the team.
Oh, 100%. Keep Bruno in, and honestly, I would transfer him in game week 19. He plays Wolves, Leeds, and Burnley in 3 game weeks in a row.
Yeah,
that's insane. Someone's just paid a bit of cash to ask us a question. So first of all, thanks very much for the super chat. He said, would you do Gvardiol to O'Reilly? Feels luxury. Feels like a bit of a sideways move. You're getting a Man City defender out for another Man City defender. To be honest, I do think O'Reilly outscores Gvardiol based off... Yeah, I'd say based off the new point system. O'Reilly's getting more defensive contributions.
Yeah, and Gvardiol always, like every 5-6 games, he always has a goal in him.
This is true.
And
I feel like O'Reilly's due a goal as well, though. So this is the thing.
I'd say it's not worth the move. I'd say stick with O'Reilly.
Yeah, I agree. Appreciate the super chat, though. Thank you very much.
Good question.
Good question. I think I'd say
it's a tricky one because you don't I think you can't go wrong with either of them.
Yeah.
So depending on the price difference, like if one of them's cheaper, you can maybe swap in. I don't think you can go wrong with either of them. Yeah,
at this stage, just hold on to Gvardiol, I'd say. I mean, if he was playing left back like he was 2 seasons ago, he did it a bit last season as well. But Gvardiol was an insane pick when he was playing left back. He's playing like a winger most games.
He's scoring goals every game.
Yeah, that was insane. That helped my rank massively. I remember I captained Gvardiol one game week as a punt, and I finished in like the top 1k, so that was insane. But not quite near the top 1k this season. Can you guess what my rank is actually?
You've been shocking this year.
Can you guess what I'm ranked? Bear in mind there's 12 million players.
You're in the bottom 4 million.
All right, I'm not that bad. Where am I ranked, boys? Let's have a look.
You've made some very questionable decisions.
This is true. This is true. Overall rank, I'm 1.3 mil.
Okay.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, but you should be better.
I mean, if I'm giving all these lads advice and one of them's most of them are doing better than me.
Yeah, good.
It's because they're listening to my advice, but I don't listen to
yeah, that's what annoys me because I'm doing the same.
Right, lads, I'm gonna do my moves now before the website crashes because the website loves to crash before. So I'll tell you what my moves are. I'm changing my squad structure. So basically, every week you can basically play either 3, 2, or 1 up top. And at this stage, I just want Voltamata out of my team. And my plan is, right, I'm gonna do
Go 5 in the midfield.
I'm gonna get Mark Giu in for Voltamata, who he doesn't play, but he's just the cheapest option. So he's never gonna play bench, he's the last player on my bench, and then Josh King out.
Yeah.
For Turkey time.
I like him, but he's not.
Yeah, I like him too.
He's a good player.
So yeah, that's the move. I'm gonna make those transfers. King and Turkey out. Sorry, King out, Voltamata out, Turkey and Mark Giu in.
I like it.
Boom. Let's confirm that and get Turkey in the starting 11 for Mark Giu. Save the team. And then, the last decision we have to make is Malik Chow or Konate. I'm going to go Konate. John's going Malik Chow.
Yeah.
We'll see how that works out. David Mannion. my mate David.
Yeah.
He said, not sure if this John lad knows much about football.
No, I don't. I'm new to it.
Sohail, I've already done the transfer. Sorry. Go with Marshall instead of Giu. Is he cheaper?
What's he chatting?
I probably should have gone for Marshall instead because, but he's 0.1 more. So I'm just saving 0.1 mil. But that does mean I've already used a Chelsea spot, but it's been done already. So, but yeah, Mannion, I'm not sure this lad knows what he's talking about. He's never played football in his life. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go train and I'm sticking Johnny in nets, just taking shots on him. Actually, Mannion, we're gonna go do a training session with Sam Mulroy, the Louth number 9. So that should be a bit of crack. I'll be blowing my lungs out after it. So hell, it would have saved me a transfer when I go triple Chelsea in game week 24 for their golden run. Yeah, mate, look at Chelsea's run. Well, I'll just do it on the FPL app. So from game week 24, is it? Chelsea have an insane run of fixtures. Yeah, look at this. 24, they play West Ham at home, Wolves away, Leeds at home, Burnley at home.
That's good.
Which is absolutely crazy. And if you also go from game week 21, they play Fulham, Brentford, and then Crystal Palace.
6 game or 7.
Yeah, so from game week 21, the only difficult fixture they have is Palace away. Other than that, they play Fulham, Brentford, West Ham, Wolves, Leeds, and Burnley. It literally probably doesn't get easier than that. So yeah, from game week 21 onwards, I'd say if you're getting some Chelsea players, I'd go for Chalobah in defence, even Fofana if he's still playing, although his knees are made of biscuits, and Palmer obviously if he's fit by then, he could be an insane player to go for. But lads, 20 minutes to go on the deadline, so drop your questions in, and also I would recommend just doing those transfers now because at this stage of the game there could be I'd say you're good to go. Get those transfers in. Right, what else?
I think
You're gonna head on, right, lads? Johnny's heading on. Thank him for all the
thanks for having
all
me.
the advice. I mean, we'll see if Johnny ends up on top with Chow or Konate, but
I'm liking my pick.
Yeah, I like it. I don't like it as much as mine, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see. Good luck. Right, now that fool's gone. Now we're back, lads. We are back. Okay, I'll fly through your questions because obviously I've not been able to answer as many of them. So, best Mbumo replacement. I would say probably Cunha, honestly. I'd probably go for Cunha as a Mbumo replacement. Any Thiago news? He's going to play, right? Good point. Let's have a quick look at if there's any Thiago news, because that would be a good thing to know. Okay. I think my laptop's starting to struggle with this now. Let's close a few tabs and see how it goes. All right. Any Thiago news? In fact, let me. No, I don't think they. Emma does Brentford predicted lineups. Let's see Brentford predicted lineup. Let's see if Thiago's in there. I think he will be. I think Thiago will start, and so does Meerkat, and he does these predicted lineups all the time. Zach McParland, Voltamata to Ekitike for a free transfer. Mate, if you can do that for a free transfer, do that right now. If you don't do it for yourself, I will. That is an immediate upgrade. That is an immediate upgrade. Yeah, I like that. If you can afford it, man, go for it straight away. Aidan Wellens, who should I start? Chow or Mukiela? So, let's have a quick look at the projected goals for Chow. He's got 22%. Sorry, I meant clean sheet odds. Projected goals and clean sheet odds. Newcastle, 22%. Sunderland, 17%. Yeah, to be fair, they play Brighton away. Not ideal at all. Liverpool with 29% clean sheet odds against Spurs. Yeah, that's how it goes. Right, let me ask you guys one more question before we lock in the teams. So I want to get your opinion on. I'm going to end this poll. So it looks like Haaland 86% captaincy. Let's do that, and we'll go here. So, the chat was already popped out. My bad, guys. My bad. It's flying around the place now. Sorry about that, lads. Okay, can I do it from here? No, I'll just do it here. Bear with me for 1 second. So I'm gonna add a new poll. Start a poll. We're gonna say who to start, and I'll do my little emoji here. And then I say Chow against who does Chow play versus Chelsea at home, or I'm gonna go Konate against Spurs away. Start the poll and then let me know what you guys think. Close that window. Close this window. Boom. All right, we're back. We are back. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Drop the drop a vote in the poll right now. I think I'm quite locked in to Konate against over Malik Chow. I just feel like Chelsea can score a goal against anyone. I know it's Newcastle. Newcastle are solid enough. And they're at home as well. So that's what's tempting me. That is what's tempting me, but it's tough. It's tough. Crazy Wiki says, hi, hope you're well. Which Anderson do you prefer to play? At the moment, I have Anderson for Forest and Rodon on the bench. Current defence is O'Reilly, Timber, Anderson of Fulham, and then Senesi. So, I would be likely to start the defender. Anderson at Fulham. I would probably start him over. Yeah, I think you've made the right move there. I would start him. They're really solid defense, by the way. Really solid. Rob Drum says, bench Van Dijk, Bruno, or Wilson. I hope you mean Bruno Guimaraes. If you mean Bruno Fernandes, obviously start him. Van Dijk, if you have to bench one of them, I would probably bench Van Dijk. But if you mean Bruno Guimaraes, then I would bench Bruno Guimaraes and start Van Dijk and Harry Wilson. So, Hale, Newcastle been great at home, though. Yeah, Newcastle have been great at home. And Liverpool have been shocking. Liverpool have been shocking. It's a tough one, man. Do I go Konate or Chow? Konate or Chow? Yeah, looks like the clean sheet odds are all pointing in Liverpool's favour here. Let's see how they've updated throughout the week. Quick look at the projected FPL points. Haaland is way up there. Sohail, do Newcastle have significant defensive injuries? Yes, they do. I believe that they're going to have to start Lewis Miley at right back. So not ideal for them, but that's maybe just slightly leaning me towards Liverpool again. But yeah, projected FPL points, Haaland way out ahead, followed by Foden, and then Bruno, Saka, Semenyo, Senesi up in 6th is crazy, by the way. O'Reilly, Cherky, Saliba, Tavernier, Calafiori, Timber, Shade, Palmer, and then my boy Nathan Collins making the cut. Let's go. Someone's gone 7 of the top 7 with 4 free transfers. Oh, they've got 7 of the top 7. That's an insane team. If you have Haaland, Foden, Bruno, Saka, that's nuts. Fair play. So let's go quickly to the... This is what I wanted to see. So I wonder how much this has changed over the week as new info comes in. But it does look like Newcastle's clean sheet odds of 22%. Liverpool's clean sheet odds have risen from 27. In my position, would you start Chow or Stack against Palace? Chow or Stack against Palace? Wow, okay, look at this. So Newcastle have 22% clean sheet odds. Leeds have 30% against Palace. Leeds are at home. Stack is on free kicks, etc. If I'm honest, I'm probably going to start Chow still. I think I'd still start Chow because I feel like he's just more likely to get a return, the fact that he's a defender and can get defensive contributions. So that's what leans me towards Malik Chow, especially when you consider the fact that last game week he had 22 defensive contribution against Sunderland. So I mean, if it doesn't go great for him this game week against Chelsea, you can expect he'll at least get like two points. He's guaranteed 2 points. Whereas Stack, I don't know, is he guaranteed those points? So yeah, I'd probably go for Stack in that case. I'll show you guys my team. I'll just leave it there on this one. Ahmed, Bruno Guimaraes. Should I bench Ekitike or Thiago? I would bench Thiago. I would find a way to start both of them, Ekitike and Thiago. I'd find a way. But if you absolutely need to bench one of them, I'd probably bench Thiago just in the case that he doesn't start and then comes on as a sub, which would be not ideal. And I'm really hoping that doesn't happen to me. But if it does happen to me, at least I have Malik Chow against Chelsea at home to sure things up. Naman's put in his free hit team. Kelleher, Timber, O'Reilly, Senesi, Bruno Foden, Saka, Semenyo, very strong. Haaland, Thiago, Ekitike. Suggest changes, no money in the bank. I love it, man. I love it. I'd maybe try... Okay, you've got Kelleher. That's solid. You've got Timber. I honestly love this team. The only thing is Thiago. I'm not sure if he's definitely gonna play. But if he does, that's an absolutely unreal pick for your free hit. So yeah, I like Thiago in there. Any Chelsea leaks? Yeah, let's have a quick look. If there's been any leaks, we'll have a quick look and see. I'm sure it'll be top of my news feed if it is coming in. We'll see now. I'm going to bring you guys a little bit closer as well, just so you're right there on top of me. Okay. So, any Chelsea? Doesn't look like it. Usually it's top of the feed whenever it happens. I'm going to take a quick screenshot of my team. But yeah, lads, I think I'm locked in. I'm going to vice captain Foden, by the way. I just like the look of that. Okay, let's do a fantasy challenge right now. Let's see. I don't know what the challenge is this game week, but I'm going to do it quickly. Let's go. Okay. So, I mean, I hardly ever play this team, but double points for players with home fixtures. I mean, come on. This is easy. You've just got to go. How many City players? Can you only do one player per team, is it? Yeah, too many players for Man City. Okay, transfer out. Okay, Foden, who has some plum fixtures? Bournemouth, I've got to go Semenyo. Brighton against Sunderland is decent. Spurs against Fulham. Fulham against Forest. Let's stick... I could go Harry Wilson. I will go Harry Wilson. I will. Brighton, I'm going to get Van Heck in there against Sunderland. Who else should I get in? Everton against Arsenal. Leeds against Palace. Fulham against Forest. Villa against Man United. Villa can score a goal. Villa can always score a goal. Let's throw Rodgers in there. And then goalkeeper. Should I just go for... That's actually a very tough one, goalkeeper. Could go for anyone. You honestly could. I'm going to back... Jeez, there's not too many others to go for, is there? Maybe instead of... Maybe I just go for like... maybe I just go for Gallagher. Nah, if it's getting double points, I have to go for a home fixture. I absolutely have to. Okay, Newcastle, I don't really want to go for anyone there. Bournemouth, I've got. Brighton, I've got. City, I've got. Don't want to go for Wolves or Spurs. Spurs can always score, I guess, but who's going to score the goal? Everton against Arsenal. Should I just get Pickford in? I guess Leeds is the one to go for, isn't it? Leeds is the one to go for. It's tough, actually. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to transfer out him and him. I'm going to get... No, I actually think Rodgers is a solid pick. Let's go back to Van Heck for the defenders. And then in nets, let's just stick Pickford against Arsenal. I don't love it. I really don't love it. But do we have any other options? Don't think we do. I'll just go Ramsdale, and maybe they keep a clean sheet against Chelsea. All right, there's it done. Let's go back to the normal fantasy Premier League. Actually, I might change my draft team very quickly. Oh no, I'll go back to fantasy Premier League. We've only got 5-6 minutes to go. So let's try lock that in. But yeah, it's looking fairly good. I'm really liking the look of my team this game week. Malik Chow first on the bench is a solid option. Aylin says start one, Anderson from Forest or Van Dijk. I'd probably start Van Dijk, who's got higher predicted clean sheets. Or no, I'd probably just start Van Dijk anyways. Yeah, I definitely would. He's got higher clean sheet odds, higher projected goals. Yeah, go for Van Dijk, man. Definitely all day. Any other questions in the chat? Let me try get to as many as I can. Virgil or Anderson? I believe that's been answered. Van Dijk. Although it depends which Anderson you're referring to. But if you spelled it right, because their names are spelled differently. But Chow or Anderson? I would go for Anderson for Fulham over Malik Chow. Wissa or Kirkez starts? Honestly, I don't know about Kirkez. Let's have a quick look and see what is the situation with Liverpool, the starting lineups for Liverpool this game week. So, Arsenal, Villa. Quickly on Arsenal, it looks like it's a back line of Timber, Saliba, Hincapié, Calafiori. Then on to, who were you asking about? Liverpool. Bradley starting right back, Virgil van Dijk and Konate, and then Kirkez left back. So it looks 92% it's going to be Kirkez. Yeah, it looks like Kirkez. Wissa, let's have a quick look at the Newcastle starting lineup. No, it looks like it's going to be Voltemada. It is going to be Voltemada, but expect Wissa to come on for a little bit at least. Stephen Gill, start Anderson or Rodon? I'd be starting Anderson there. I would. Yeah, I'd just go for Anderson. Eddie Casey, hi Stephen. I brought in Cunha for Mbumo. Got 3 left. Should I sell Welbeck? I don't know why I said Welbeck. Welbeck to Evan Nielsen. You know what? Welbeck, let's have a quick look because he's not been getting... I mean, he's injured now. He's got a back injury. Oh, yeah, Welbeck has to go, man. And I do like Evan Nielsen. It's just it's a very short-term punt. Burnley and then Brentford are amazing fixtures, right? From an attacking perspective. But after that, it's Chelsea, Arsenal, Spurs, Brighton, Liverpool. Those are some tough fixtures for Bournemouth there. You know? Very tough. So Evan Nielsen is a very short-term punt over the next 2 game weeks, but I don't mind it. Mystic says, everyone make sure to like the stream. Oh yeah, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, drop a like. You know, helps me a lot. I'm doing this while I'm on holidays with my family over Christmas, so the commitment is real. And yeah, I'm trying to get you guys sorted for all your transfers and benching dilemmas this game week, so a like would be much appreciated, but I'm not going to ask too much. Zach Howard, start 3 of Chow, Reece James, Collins, Alderete, and Tete. Okay, so definitely Collins, definitely Tete. So then between Chow, Reece James, and Alderete, Chow, I would say. Yeah, I would say with the home fixture, I just lean towards him slightly. 2 minutes to go, lads. 2 minutes to go with the deadline. So drop all your questions, but make sure you lock your teams in. Max says Minta or Voltemada. Who to start? I'd probably start Minta actually against Sunderland. Bowen or Chow? Just feel like West Ham have no chance. I'd probably start Bowen just because, you know, even though they probably have no chance, you know, City can concede goals. They definitely can. Sir, I'll captain Foden. YOLO. I love that. YOLO. No one says it enough. YOLO captain Foden. Man, go for it. He's the second best captain this week. For sure. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't mind it at all. It is a risky pick, obviously, but listen, you got to risk it for the biscuit. Zidnex, I really like the commitment this year. You are more active, and I'm always looking forward to your videos. Thank you. Yeah, I've definitely tried to up the number of videos this year. Trying to get you guys as much content as I can. But yeah, doing my best, lads, and I appreciate those comments where you guys acknowledge that. So really appreciate it, man. Yeah, 1 minute to go on the deadline. Actually, 30 seconds to go. So lock those teams in. Make sure they are definitely locked in. I've got my triple captaincy. We're ready to go. Yeah, big moves happening this game week. John's here for the last 30 seconds. We're going to sign off very soon, but deadline is fast approaching. Malik Chow is still on the bench.
Nah.
Against, it's him or Kanate.
It's a mistake.
John says it's a mistake. We'll see. We'll see who comes out on top there.
I think your chat agrees with me.
Yeah, we'll see. Actually, I did have a poll, so let's have a quick look at the poll and see.
Come on, boys.
Let's end this. Okay, it's pretty close. Chow is... let's go back to my team so it doesn't look too buggy. That's the deadline, lads. Deadline is up. I have started Kanate.
Everyone's going Kanate. Wow.
Only a bit, though. It's basically 50-50.
Yeah.
122 votes.
No,
and
it's good then, it's good.
Okay, yeah. So
it's Chow by a mile.
Chow by a mile, he says. All right, well, I'm going to leave it there, lads. Thank you for joining the stream. I might as well get back to my family on Christmas.
Yeah.
So we're going to go do some, we're actually going to train a bit. And yeah, we're going to have a few Christmas pints later. So we'll be watching the Newcastle-Chelsea game. We'll be back just in time for that. So lads, I'm going to leave you there. Thanks so much for joining the stream. And I'll